You can join at patreon.com/but I'm not a trader to basically understand like everything that I'm trading, my strategies, what everybody else is doing in the chat, and just overall, right? Ignore this. This is an open trade that I have right now on the ES, right? It's because I have a what is it called? A funded account on Tradeovate, but you can ignore this, right? I did take this trade off of a strategy that I built. So, as of right now, this is up $1,100 with my stops moved into break even, right? So if this comes all the way back down, I really don't care because, I'll get stopped at a break even. I really don't. This trade, as of right now, I'm looking for like a 14-to-1 RR. So this is my long right here, right? I'm looking to take profit up here. We do have news at 5. We do have news at 5:30, so in like 30 minutes. I am planning on, what is it called? I am planning on, maybe not, it'll be too much volatility, right? But this is basically the trade right now, right? You can't see it, but it's on, my stops are at break even right there, right? So if it comes all the way back down to this blue line, I'll basically get stopped out with zero profit, right? But I don't care about this anymore. This is basically just either gonna run up here, right? And this will probably return, this is what, 1375, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. So 1375. 1375 times 6.5. So roughly I'm looking for like an $8,900 profit on this, right? If this actually runs up to here, right? But for right now, let's kind of ignore this because this is not the focus right now. And I might actually just get stopped there. But I did want to run quick TA because we had a ridiculous day yesterday. We had a huge squeeze to the upside on everything, right? And actually, you know what? I can probably use the SPX chart for this just to let's get out of Tradeovate, SPX. We're on Black Bull. There you go. So as of right now, right? Actually, we can use a SPY chart, the regular SPY chart. So as of right now, you are looking at closing a 4-hour bear on SPY, right? This can definitely change, right? Let me get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. I feel like I wasted so much time already. So this can definitely change, but keep in mind this hasn't been wrong since December, right? So last time we had a 4-hour bear was March 4th. What happened? You gave the trigger here at 512. You dropped all the way down to 504, about 10 points. This is a 4-channel drop. So 3-channel drop, right? So 1 channel, 2 channels, 3 channels, right? You had the same thing happen here. Trigger on the 4-hour, you dropped 1 channel, right? Trigger right here, right? You hit trend, you did break, right? But you came right back down and you dropped from the close. You dropped 1, 2 channels right from the close. Here, same thing. Gave the trigger and you dropped 1, 2, 3 channels. I'd argue this is 4 channels actually. So let's do this. Yep, 4 channels. There you go. That's a 4-channel drop, right, from the close, right there, right? You dropped 1 channel, 2 channels, 3 channels, 4 channels, which is a pretty nice drop here. Essentially just, you gave the trigger and you just traded sideways, so this would have been a very easy way to just kind of get out. Same thing here, right? Gave the trigger, dropped. Can my channels work over here, actually? This might be too far back to actually run the channels, right? Yeah, I think it's too far back. I need to redo it. And then basically I think that's when it kind of, gets a little bit different. But I think ever since February 12th, right, on the SPY directly, the 4-hour on the bear side hasn't been wrong. I'm pretty sure on the SPX, it's actually been working really well since like December, right? So yeah, there you go. See, February 15th, gave the trigger, sell off, right? February 11th, give the trigger, sold off. Here, traded sideways, give the trigger, sold off. Perfect entry right here. Give the trigger, pushed up. Yeah, this one wouldn't have worked. Yeah, and the 4-hour gets kind of wonky before that. It was probably on a higher time frame. But as of right now, it has been, every perfect entry on the 4-hour has been relatively accurate. I'd say that right now we have a really good chance of dropping unless this kind of goes away for the next 4 hours, because we do have news in 30 minutes, right? if I were to kind of guess where we are going right now, I I don't know. I'm kind of bullish, honestly. I would say that this is probably going to push up to 515 on the SPY. Strictly because technically this is a push up, right? And you came back down to retest, right? And then you have another push to channel. So I would definitely say I'm bullish towards the upside. And with the jobs coming, I think the jobs comes in like in like 30 minutes, right, for the news. I do think it's going to come in bad, right? I do think it's going to come in with less jobs. So I do think that will push the market, right? And we do have this 15-minute trigger closing bullish, and I'm pretty sure, and you're on liquid, right? So again, I know I'm kind of speaking to you guys in random, but this is technically what I consider a liquid. This is why I took the long on that ES, right? So I'm definitely I'm definitely very bullish right now towards the upside because of this 15, right? News can definitely change that. I'm more biased towards the bad report being bad, right? Which would actually push the market higher, right? So yeah, as of right now, this bear trigger showing up, but again, this doesn't mean anything. This bear trigger doesn't mean anything until you actually close it. So you can completely give up this move and run all the way up, right? And that bear trigger, right? This green bubble goes away in the next hour and 45 minutes, whatever, right? So see how you're already kind of pushing there? Because I'm telling you, the 15-minute is probably what's helping this push out. And then because you have your recent liquid up here, I'm almost positive we're going to run all the way up here. So yeah, as of right now, I'm bullish. I mean, if we look at SPY, you never touched the top of trend either, right? So you came up, came back down. I would consider this a regular retest, right? And then this would be a push up to 515. So from here, I can see it's pushing to 515.91, almost 516. So yeah, I think for the most part, I'm pretty bullish towards the upside just because I do think the jobs report is going to be bad. And if you do break this level, next level is going to be like 518, right? And then if we check the QQQ, same thing, right? On the 4-hour, we have, you're already coming back up. So again, this is another strategy. If this actually ends up closing above this level, like at 445, if we have a 4-hour close up here, right? I can almost guarantee you we're going to see 451, right? On QQQ sometime next week. And you already have, right? You already started closing above here, right? You started closing this yesterday, 11, closed again at 1. Yeah, I would definitely say I'm more bullish towards the upside just because you're starting to see this close above, right? And you have this trend here, right? So you are on trend. I don't really like using, the channels on like the 1 hour, right? Because there's a smaller time frame. But I mean, come on. I mean, you could definitely see this right here like that, right? Let's see on the low. Let's do that. There you go. Can we run this on the left side? I don't like that channel. Maybe something like this. This is, that's a little bit better. But yeah, I don't think a channel would work here. I think it's probably going to be better to just have a regular trend. But yeah, as of right now, I am pretty bullish. I would say we might end up squeezing today again. If the jobs report is bad, right? And again, same thing here. Because you are already closing hour candles, right, on the upper side, I would have, I would see this as a long right now towards 451 by next week, right? Or even today. Look at that. Even the 1 hour is coiling up, right? You're just trading sideways on price. The 1 hour was bearish here on this candle, and all you did was just trading sideways. So you can definitely VC to the upside today. So I would definitely be open to buying 0 DTE, what is it called? Calls on SPX or QQQ today, because it looks like we are probably going to squeeze again today. If news is still good, or news is bad, sorry, the jobs report is bad, I can definitely see the squeezing, especially because you're already closing above, the 4-hour close price, right? The top of the box. So yeah, I'm definitely bullish today. I would definitely say I'm very, very bullish as of right now. Also, that depends on jobs, it depends on closes, things like that. But as of what I'm looking at right now, I am extremely bullish towards the upside. And I'm pretty sure this is going to play out pretty nicely. There you go. I'm already up $2,000, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, so with that being said, I'll see you guys later. I think more than likely today, there's a really good chance that QQQ hits like 451, and really good chance of SPY hitting, 515.85. possibly higher, right? This can actually, like, if you push out of this range, right? Let's do this. There's my range. Da 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 da. Let me see. You have your, yeah, I'd say like 516, 517 would be a really good target for SPY today. So I definitely think we can hit SPY 516. QQQ might actually be the squeeze today to like 451 maybe. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.